Commander Black, personal log 2021.26.12. Well, what's there to say? Work continues on Big Mama. And that's it. We carry forward. Not much more to be said. And log. Check. Everything's okay. It's a lot faster. Let's start with Security Chief. Lieutenant Commander. Anything to report? Nothing? Good. Yes, I'm walking away now. Need to pick up some food. Oh, what a pizza. Which? Good morning, Ida. Good morning, Ida. Ida, are you there? Good morning, Ida.
Good morning, Commander.
Didn't hear me for the first time, huh? Always making me repeat myself. Ida, open registry. Close window. Sentry guns here. Although we do have a bunch of turrets. Guessing some of them should be can see that those walks have been placed differently. I have a hell of a time cleaning up the inside. Place all of the combat steel with carbon substrate. I see. IDA open logistics. IDA open logistics. Close window. Close window. All this will have to be changed. At least behind these turrets. To match the top. IDA, turn light on. Combat steel. Oh, that's nice. Is that replicated on the top, though? It is. So the upper one ends in combat steel. This ends in Zeno. So either the top one has to change or the bottom one has to change. Product thrusters to be clustered together. This is what we were replicating down at the bottom. Plain ring. This is what we really need to finish though. If I cleared it out on the other side. Hey, Gold. How's it going? Just doing some cleanup. Ah. Yep. And I'm going to be putting more in as well. So I've prepped for Alpha 20. Let's see how we go. I had to float around. Looks like the cities are designed differently as well. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to be on. Got pretty bad headache, so. Well, it's actually quite nice because they put these water, I saw these water things, you know, like where the water can go through and stuff like that. I'm just wondering if there's actually like pipes that you can walk through. 'Cause that would be interesting. I'm very curious about it. Yeah, no, I don't think coffee is the issue. I got up quite late. I haven't slept a lot in the past week or so. And we went out to a friend's place yesterday for Christmas. I think I had too much salt. It might just be that I'm dehydrated. I need more water. But I mean, OCD is good, right? It means they're gonna pay attention to the little details and stuff. I also tried to prep for starting a Kenshi run, but didn't quite work out the way I was hoping. I was gonna have to wait so I can figure out how to do a recording properly. I went looking for a good seed as well, but I couldn't really find anything that. So I just went for the seed as they are billions. Let's hope the world comes out good. Yeah, but I don't know. I haven't really explored what is in the advance. Don't know. Maybe at some point. At this stage, I don't really have time. Yeah. Or, to put it more accurately, I don't really want to put the time in. A couple other things I really want to get done first. That's annoying. Okay. What's this? It's better. It's been warm here. Past couple of days. It's cooler now, but when it was warm, I had the door open to let the cool air in, and now there's a bunch of insects flying around and bothering me. I think I may run out of charges soon. Hey, Treadmore. I suppose happy Boxing Day? Really just another day for me. But hey, happy Boxing Day. Why not? Happy every day, if possible. I end up putting grading around these guys. Do I have it? Voices. Oh, we went to visit some friends. Had a little bit of barbecue. That was about it. It's a good time. We haven't caught up with them in maybe a year. It's nice to see them again. I don't really celebrate Christmas, so really make that many calls. And again, I don't really celebrate many things. Maybe my birthday, other people's birthdays, New Year's. Check. I do enjoy the holidays, though. I will absolutely enjoy the time off. I don't think we have enough thrusters to fill this smooth town. Sure, we don't have 10. But we'll find out. Oh, we do have 10. Okay. Get rid of some of this stuff so we have enough space. Oh, you know what? Symmetry's gonna mess it up anyways. Because it never places the thrusters properly. I wanted to put the other side and sure, please. Should have placed them the other way. Ah, right. These ones are already messed up in the previous one. And make it in this. Like the other one, then fix them. Not a fan of crowds, or is it just COVID that got you more or less inclined? Oh, it's good. Perfect shield flute. Oh, I see. Not a new thing. Crowds generally don't bother me, as long as I'm not part of them. I'll avoid them if I can. It's very easy for people to get into that whole mob mentality. Cup of hot water with cinnamon and a slice of green apple. In short, hot cider. Interesting. Try that sometime. Really should have made some tea. And okay. Hindsight. Right. I honestly don't feel like my brain is operating at capacity. That's why I'm pretty much hesitant to put that many blocks down. I'm sure I chose the enclosed one. Damn. Mistakes are a pain sometimes. Probably not good. There's blood in my mouth. Well, that's fixed. That's the way I would like it to look. Let's fix the other side. These are all okay. These ones need to be flipped around. This is gonna take a while. Oh shit. Age-old question, what kind of mileage does she get? Do you have enough thrusters? Never enough thrusters. Not quite sure about the mileage yet because I haven't put in the gas tanks, so... Or fuel tanks, I should say. But I intend for a lot of fuel tanks. So... Probably be on and be able to fly for a long time. As far as how much fuel she'll consume, well, that's a different story. But I'm guessing it's going to be pretty bad. I did it again. So, Tridmore, you spoke of Icarus. I'm seeing a lot more people getting into that. I read all the descriptions and stuff for it that you're a prospector on a planet and you know you're dropped down with pretty much nothing. But I also heard there's a time limit to how long you can stay on the planet, which is really what I'd be hesitant to give it a try. So if this thing has an RCS, why does it rotate so badly? Every time for 6 days, which runs even when you're not there. Why did my thruster be attached? It's not active. Oh, I can see why I turned it off. A bit extreme. Oh. Ah. That hole takes forever to slow down and then doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense how this works. Because if the RCS can get you to accelerate so quickly, then it should be able to slow you down as equally as quickly, especially when you're using it to rotate the other way. Instead, it starts you on a spin, but it doesn't slow you down necessarily as quickly as it starts you spinning. And if your time runs out while you're on your planet, your character dies and you lose everything? How does your character die? Like insta-death? What kind of logic is there behind that? Yeah, okay, the RCS is not gonna work. Also, thrusters. That got damaged. Curious. Started but never finished. That is to do with this. Drop point 4. Right. Makes more sense now. You can return to the ship, but your current XP meter is lost, and you must restart the prospect. No, your character level will remain. These are starting to sound like mechanics I don't really like. They're not appealing to me. I'm really tired of games that put timers on your gameplay. Well, that's part of the reason why I do appreciate Empyrean and 7 Days to Die so much. Although 7 Days to Die does kind of have its own timer as well. Hey, Starlight. Merry Christmas and Good New Year. And Happy New Year. Or Happy Christmas and Good New Year. Now you're confusing me. Already having issues today. Must remove the red. A lot of red around. Some of it is a mistake though. It was not for me earlier, but I read playing when I joined Definitely better to play with others. Oh, it doesn't need to be in. How much of this doesn't need to be here? Some things that need to be here. I think ever since I started playing online, I always ended up playing solo games. So. I get very committed when I play things. Having that level of commitment not being matched is off-putting. That makes sense. I've always been used to playing games by myself or doing things by myself. I think it's primarily a result of being the eldest grandchild. Boopily68. Welcome. Hello and Merry Christmas. The person who starts a prospect must be the one who opens the session, and those who join must leave first or lose their XP progress. Wow. Okay. It's just one block of it. Would imply that none of these blocks are necessary. Really should be painting them red. I know to take them off on the other side. So just randomly removing blocks. But hey. Shouldn't have. That one. Wow, so much more. Paintings. Should have been painted. Alright, let's go for... We did Erickson somewhere? I think we did. Interesting. Somehow I feel like these are not to be removed. Or they're all to be removed. Yeah, I don't think I want to take that out. I think I suspect that these can go as well. The more we can take out, the better. The less weight. So. by the end of this. These are all internal blocks. Wow, okay. So pretty much all of these can be removed. Hey, probably be starting a run of Alpha 20 in 7 days to die soon. Thinking maybe today after this. Although I know the question wasn't directed to me. Oh, okay, so I had planned a ramp. I thought this was supposed to be interior. Like it's in exposed. Oh, nice. I think I've given away about 5 copies of that game. It's very enjoyable. Oh, that sucks. Oh, interesting. How much of this is really necessary? Uh-oh. Okay, maybe I've gone too far. Yep, I've gone too far. Really? Wow, okay. Pretty impressive. I think, well, I mean, I have a similar thing with Imperion where I owned it for a very long time and didn't play it. Months, in fact. So, generally, that being said, of course, some I played more than others. Some I play a lot more. But need sounds like you need a new PC, huh? It's gonna be tedious now. There's a chip shortage. What happens when you rely on one source? Yes. Oh my, the motion blur they added is frustrating. I don't know if it's frustrating as much as it's eye straining. Give me a moment here. I'll grab some water. Be right back.
My name is Ida. I am Ida.
Guess water's not in the thing. Food and coffee, that sounds good. I don't know about coffee though. But food definitely. Oh, fried chicken. My heartstrings. I love fried chicken. I love a lot of chicken dishes. When I think about it. Except for there's a... I think it's Hunan chicken. Anyways, it's a Chinese chicken dish where the chicken is served cold. Yeah, not a fan of that. Then again, probably in general not a fan of cold meals. When I say cold meals, not a meal that was hot and was cooled down, but in fact a meal that is prepared and served cold. Perhaps I want the illusion that I ripped it off of the flesh of something that was still alive and still warm. Still has a little bit of life left in it. Or, you know, could just be that, like, hot meals. Let's not read into it too much. Let's go with Oceanside. That feeling was probably wasn't good. This side has partially already been cleaned up. Yep. Okay. The easiest way to do this is just to fill it up with blocks. But what's here and why are we not putting a bunch of thrusters there? We're only doing thrusters up to this point. We're doing thrusters all the way back. Clearly there's enough space kind of. Let me take a fly around and see what it looks like before I make any big decisions. So. Top is pretty flat as well, so probably could add some shaping here. Are those not thrusters? Because, yeah, there's a touch with those. Which really makes me ask a question as to why these are not. Could be clear then. Maybe turrets. Those could be turrets as well. Turrets that I put here. Did I put turrets here? Plasma turrets. These will all be artillery. I'm not so sure about the artillery here. They don't really like it when they get up to the corner like that. This one I'm not sure about. I think we could put an artillery turret right here. About them. We've got space for a couple more turrets here as well. So that's good. Probably do some shaping in here. There is so much we can do. It is a never-ending. Nice corner A room. Put a slice corner D. But that wouldn't work as well, I feel. Wonder if we have enough L thrusters to just, if we only use the L thrusters, what would happen? Would we actually be able to move or not? The top of not finished also. And go coming. I'm happy with the way this looks. Of course, we do have an issue that we can't actually go out any further than this. This is the limit of how far we can go out. That block right there. Still need to work on the edges of the cell. And and cover up this door. Let's open. Oh, that's painful. Where did that come from? I gotta get rid of this, all this. Find a way, different way to do it. Ooh, there it is again. Okay. Finish the shaping here as well. There are a lot of little things that need to be efficient to some big things. This whole interior has to be sealed on. And this is going to be exposed and out, because the ships are going to come in the back and dock, like so. Which brings me to another issue. I'm going to have to seal this off because this is the core. Can't really exactly have great shots of the core. That's something that needs to be considered. Need to build something here that monkeys can dock, but still leave this part exposed so the swans can land. The interior section is going to be a little bit more difficult to work through. Oh. I think this is just to mitigate the fact that these are not full blocks. That's actually an acceptable solution to the problem. If I can put turrets there, I can. Because this is one block up. I could put a bunch of turrets here. Still wouldn't touch. I don't know what's talking about this bottom of the board. Better. Wondering if we can build a better assembly for these. I fly through things. I can. Okay, good. So let's got a space. Das ist gut. Maybe there's a crap ton of little stuff that needs to be fixed. And even after all of that is fixed, there's still more shaping that needs to be done. It's the never-ending story. Da, 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 da. One thing I know for sure that we can fix right now. Or are these here? Okay. That. No, 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 no. And I'm gonna go with. Why I'm hesitant to just fill the bottom with just straight blocks, because if I do, I'm going to end up having to do all the shaping by removing the blocks and placing them again, which is tedious. I think it's sad that the older I get, the less I care about holidays, vacations, etc. No, not holidays. I always care about vacations because it's more time to enjoy myself, but holidays in particular. Well, I don't really know how to feel about it. Should I be sad? Happy? It's me. No. Oh. I will add that to the list. A long list of things that I do. You think about like Christmas, for example. When you're a kid, Christmas is very exciting. The promise of gifts. This equal the this line doesn't exist on the other side. Oh. Go check on the top. Make sure we're not putting it in the wrong way. So, the cleft is on the top. Oh, that's a really bright star over there. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Yeah, the cleft is on top. Excellent. We did good. How could I never notice that before? Yellow sun, for sure. Ida, open galaxy map. Actually, Ida, open system map. Ida, open system map. Ida, open map. Oh my god. Ida, are you there? Ida, are you there?
Acknowledged.
Okay. Ida, open system map. Damn it, Ida. Galaxy maps. Okay. That's strange. Have I not been there before? Only a few green suns in the center of the galaxy. What will you find here? Model Alpha, green. Mass 40, radius 18. I don't remember that information. Whoa, that's a huge difference. Mass 2, radius 4 and 5 zeros. That's 8,000? But the radius of this one is only 18. Age is 0.1. Age is 400 years. All of the stars here are the same. I would go there, but I'd probably break my existence in this universe, so let's not do that now. I'm not ready to move to the next. Not quite. Speaking of moving, Let's... Come on. You can do it. Good copy of it now. Oh yeah, oxygen. I should probably take care of that. And also, go with Cubers. Hey, what the hell? Oh my god. That is really annoying. I don't know why anybody would think it's a good idea to turn off the jetpack when you get in an elevator. It just boggles my mind. Huh, I thought I fixed that. I swore I fixed that. I'm gonna go with... That's a booster. If only I was that special, Gold. If only I was that special that they did it just to annoy me. I would be honored and privileged. Somehow I don't think so. Somehow I think there's like a justifiable reason. Probably something to do with an exploit, because generally with exploits they don't really necessarily put the work in to fix the exploit. They just do stuff that makes no sense. It's good chain react in its entirety. Also, text on this side is all to the left. Oh, text on this side is also all to the left. Okay. Wait, am I confusing myself? Because this is towards the back of the ship, right? And this is towards the inner part of the ship. So even though when I'm looking at it, it's to the left, it's actually different. Of the many things that... I might just have to bite the bullet and just fill this up. Let's see how many many thousands of blocks this takes. I don't have any more. I can't remember where I got these from. I'm sure it was some ship or something. Allowed in blueprint false. Damn it. Placeable on a base, not on a ship. Okay. So curious where I got them from. 3,000 blocks. We're just gonna fill everything. And I'm most likely absolutely going to regret this later, but seems like a good idea now. It's really wide. It's wider than I expected it to be. Oh, for the love of... Important to not rotate the blocks at this stage. We don't get a bunch of different lines happening. Even if it was a good idea just to put the middle line in. Come on. And do it. We're gonna have to go to that later. These are going to be... So... We're almost at 1,000 blocks. I just rotated the block. Right, come with me. Just want to leave that one line there? Okay. Okay. See how you want to be. That's fine. Do it your way. There must be a spot that isn't built. Not just the way. Come on. So slowly, so I don't end up with blocks on the outside. Ah. Come on. There we go. Go to it right there. And this, then we can probably. All right. Radiation's at 0.4. Better than 0.4, that's for sure. That is a large surface area. Probably won't be going beyond this point. Of course, it had to. Otherwise, it would be too easy. Can't. So almost 2,000 blocks now. Take a couple hundred. Boom. Tell me I'm gonna need the. I want to hear that. Ah. Right. Much as I'm going to regret doing this, I think it's probably better to visualize the end result that we want. If this to carve down. Okay. Isn't necessarily filled in, but should have. $88. Ooh, we were short 2 blocks. Alright, so we've now just put down 2,000 blocks. Probably increasing the weight significantly. And let's get them hungry. Hungry, hungry hippo. That's what it makes me think about. And then I'm reminded that the hippo is actually not fat at all, but just a pure muscle machine, which is scary. Of course, it'd be scarier if they still existed. Perhaps I do. I haven't seen them on any. So I always wondered why they would teach that in the academy. What animals lived on Sol, where the humans evolved. Aside from maybe chimps, which they still haven't proven that they evolved from them. But I can understand teaching us about that, but why teach us all the other animals that existed that may not exist anymore, probably don't exist anymore? I know a lot of them mutated into different creatures, but chimps. Oh, so it's actually almost 3,000 bucks. Okay, so that's the bottom done the quick and dirty way. We're gonna need to do a lot of shaping. Just to, you know, make it look better and whatnot. Not sure if I want to seal behind these turret placements. But that's a massive area there. Absolutely. Seeing those thrusters and those thrusters makes me want to add more. Also makes me want to move these over by a couple of blocks. I suppose they do line up at the center of this, but if we move them over by 2 blocks each, then we could use this to extend a line kind of all the way around the bottom. Would help with shaping and stuff. But is there any reason why I couldn't move all of these over? Yeah, I see no reason why we couldn't move them. Alright, let's look at the stats now that we've made all these major changes. 633 million CPU. Size class 73. Speed didn't change that much. We did get this up to 101, which I'd like to see it get to 110. Our retreating speed acceleration is somewhat greater than our forward acceleration. But as I'll keep on mentioning, as long as everything is around 110 or somewhere between 110 and 100, well, 110 actually just for the outer shell, because once I start putting the inner shell together, we're going to find that that will drop. Ultimately, I want to keep it above 100, regardless of anything else. So yeah, that's a thing. That's the thing we're going to do. Let's check it. Okay, now it's time for the splatter gun. Splatter gun! Really brings out the shaping. Okay. What's happening? Oh. That didn't last very long. Really, I have some power on. Two fusion cells. Let's see how long those last. Half a minute. Wow. Two fusion cells last less than 5 seconds. Why am I still rotating though? That's my thing. Is it really struggling that hard? So two fusion cells lasted a half a second. Apparently my speed is 0. Can't live with a ship. Huh? What? Oh, I can't access the field zone because they're still technically moving. What the hell? I was supposed to come to an emergency stop. Did I just drop those? No, okay, good. Okay. That buys me 1 minute. No, it doesn't. It buys me a couple of seconds. 8 fusion cells. And I've stopped. Wow. Why am I still moving? Generate turned off while moving. Initializing force stop of your ship. Yeah, it's not doing it very fast. And I can't put any more fusion cells into it until I stop. This is terrible because now I've moved away from where I want to be. It's a very flat bottom. I'm gonna just go ahead and add 100 fusion cells. Okay. That supposedly gives me 13 minutes, but realistically, 1.8 minutes if I'm moving. That's probably got all the thrusters engaged. Where is this? Come on. Never had performance issues like this before. Oh wow, am I wedged inside of the Space Warden? I am. Okay. Stop. Oh, that took a lot of fuel. Get unwedged. $2 minutes, so it says. Okay. Oh. Wait, this might. $100 fusion cells gives me like maybe 1 minute. Not even 1 minute. Oh, did I turned it off? Please tell me I turned it off. Okay. Wow. Okay, good. So this is what we need to work on. We need to shape this, move the thrusters, do all of the things. But holy hell. Let's see. 1 minute is 100 fusion thrusters, fusion cells, let's just say, for the argument's sake. That means to get an hour, I would need 6,000 fusion cells. $6,000 fusion cells for 1 hour. And if I wanted to keep it running for 24 hours, I would need 144,000 fusion cells. So this thing uses 144,000 fusion cells per day. I don't think I've ever seen 144,000 fusion cells. Okay. And I want to fly around with this thing like all the time. Thousand fusion cells. Jeez. Huh. The logistics of maintaining this thing. are just ridiculous. I wonder. I'm not gonna get in that. Let's go back to the base. Such a beautiful ship. I love that ship so much. Okay, let's see. Craft time 15 seconds. 50 promethium pellets, 10 hydrogen bottles. Hydrogen bottle takes 5 water containers. So 5 promethium and 5 water crates for each fusion cell. So that would mean 720,000 promethium and 720,000 water crates for an hour of operation. Almost 250,000. So if promethium comes in stacks of 4,000, that's 1,800 stacks of promethium. Wow. I feel like it would take the work of an entire civilization just to keep that thing flying. Seconds. Okay, so 144,000 fusion cells. 15 seconds. So let's divide that by 4. That gives us per minute. Per minute. Divide that by 60. So it takes 600 hours to produce the fusion cells that are required to power this for 1 hour. Okay. Let's say we had... Okay. So if we had 600 advanced constructors, we could produce the fusion cells that are required for an hour in an hour. $600 advanced instructors. This is, yeah. You know, sometimes you really need to ask yourself, stop for a minute, ask yourself, even though you can, should you? Perhaps that's a question I should have asked before I started. But it's too late now because I've already started and now I have to finish. That's the way it goes. And as always, my hibernation cycle shall begin now. I must sleep upon this information and lament and regret my decision. And come to accept that I must proceed anyways. Because them's the bricks. So, as always, I remind you to take care of yourselves and one another. And may the Force forever be in your favor. This is Commander Black, signing out.
My name is Ida.